Okay. Ready to get started here. Cool. Settling in. Kind of loud. Okay, there we go. Let me know if this is still kind of loud, eh? There we go. I think that's a little better. Okay. All right. Welcome to another Lego stream. We got video number 3 for the Starry Night set here. And we are getting into bag number 7 today. Let me see here. I actually need to set up my table here because I think we need to move this guy out of the way. One extra table. And so we've got a pretty good start on it here. Pretty much just finishing up all this stuff. And the, oop. Get out of there, Benny. So, yeah. Just have a couple hours to stream today, so we'll see if this goes faster. I think we'll be able to get this done, and then we might get into a little set as well, depending on how quickly this goes. But let's see here. Bag number 7 is, we've got 9, 2 bags of 8 and 2 bags of 9, so kind of 5 bags total left here. Go pretty quickly. We'll find out here. Oh, I love these colors. Love all these colors. Let's see here. Get the A24 tray. Lay out all our little pastels here. And get started. Paying careful attention to our colors once again. Oh, cool. All right. I hope everyone's been having a nice week. I had a pretty good week this week. Nothing too crazy. Kind of spent all my money on that hockey trip that I talked about last week, so had a pretty relaxing time. Just hanging out. Trying not to spend money. So yeah. Had a chill few days. Worked a lot this week too. But I did manage to sneak in a couple fun things. I got to play some board games with a couple friends I hadn't seen in quite a while. That was definitely nice. And catching up on some television shows that I've kind of gotten behind on. Which, not a big deal, but it is, so much stuff comes out now that it's can be kind of hard if you fall behind. Not that you have to watch everything, of course, but I really like television and movies, so I try to stay somewhat up in the loop. I think I need to give up on these nails, maybe. They're starting to get really raggedy. They've been damaging my nails too as they chip off. Obviously not ideal. I'm already feel like I'm gonna have to wait a while for them to grow out before I can feel comfortable doing another coat, another pass. So here we go. We're working on some clouds. It's kind of hard to say what all of this stuff is. I thought I knew on some of the previous stuff. Like, I thought that it was like water, but it's definitely not water. The stuff I was talking about being water. It's just like rolling hills in the countryside. So, shows what I know about art, which is to say, not much. Not terribly much. That's okay. You don't have to be super knowledgeable about something to enjoy it. I think that's something that a lot of people lose sight of. It's easy to trick yourself into feeling like you need to know everything about something in order to claim yourself to be a fan of it. I think that internet culture has kind of pushed that feeling on people. And I don't know that I agree with that idea completely. Though, of course, it is fine to, want to learn everything about a topic and pour yourself into becoming knowledgeable about things. Let's see. Yeah. So we're building like this stuff. I certainly like to try to learn a lot about the things that I get interested in. I just think you don't have to. It's fine to be a casual fan of things. Like music being one example. A lot of people get caught up in the like, oh, you bought that Foo Fighters shirt at Walmart. Well, you don't really like the Foo Fighters. It's like, well, that's silly. They like them enough to have bought the shirt. You don't have to know every song on every album. I don't know why I picked that band as an example. I really don't know them, like, at all. So, but that's okay. It's okay to not know stuff. But of course, the trade-off to that is you have to know that you don't know stuff, and you have to be okay with not knowing stuff. You have to accept that other people know more than you, and I think that's hard for some people. But it's fine. Fine to not know everything. Okay. Look at our extra pieces. Yeah. There is some of this color in there. I keep thinking we're about to run out of pieces. It makes sense that if there's multiple bags with the same color scheme, that they then wouldn't all carry extra pieces associated with those colors. Oh, okay. Here we go. But instead, look to just use the, if you require an extra piece, to use it from the previous bag. Okay. So this is ready to go on here. Let's see. Here. This is going to go into this crevasse. And there should be a C-clip in here somewhere. Oh, yes, there it is. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? It's going to be hard to get this on camera, I think, but we'll try. Let's see here. C-clip is right there. Just press down. Okay. That wasn't too bad, actually. I think that's in there pretty good. Let's give it a shake test. Seems good. Seems solid. gaps in some of my plates here. Well, not sure if there's a good way to depress those gaps now that it's in the frame. Where'd my canned air go? I think I left it in the other room. Got some canned air to help me remove cat hair from all this stuff because it just gets everywhere in my house. Clean it up later. Okay, so that piece is in. Right, into the C-clip. Okay. Let's see. These guys. I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna go here and here. Okay. I've got these. I love all these printed pieces. So beautiful. Trying to align the print. Okay, there we go. Hey Airwolf, how you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day. Nice week. Just getting started here, basically. We've built up this thing. We're getting going on our stars here. Pretty nice, I think. Let's see. Got an interesting variety of things here. This is just a little one. And we have another little one that's yellow with an orange, oops, orange with a stud. Okay, oops. Goes right there. We've got these darker ones. Get these. Oh, I'm pretty good. I've had a nice chill week here. Nothing too crazy. Just trying to save some money, staying home a lot. Watching TV, being chill, all that good stuff. So, yeah, it's been pretty nice. Sometimes no news is good news, you know. I've been so busy the last few weeks. It was nice to have a week where I was just kind of like just hanging out. Pretty good. Let's see. Yellow. White. Okay. Kind of trying to orient these prints how they are in the picture. Probably not really necessary, but That's just the sort of thing I do. Obsess over little details like that. Let's see. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now we gotta make the big one here. The big one's a little more involved. Let's see. This cool piece. A lot of building opportunities with all the studs here. Oh. Yes, indeed. Okay, so 4 of these. Okay. I love all these pastels. Oh yeah, I've heard of that before. That's like that's a computer game, right? It's kind of like a space uh, simulator, right? I feel like uh, I've seen people post about that before. Back when I did some Minecraft stuff, I know some of the Minecraft people I followed were into that. That's pretty cool. I don't know if I've ever watched any gameplay, but if you had a way to oh, nice. Volume 2. All right. That's cool. When is your birthday? Is it coming up soon? Mine is in May, so a little bit to go before mine. But that's fun. That's got to be a pretty long gap in between. 242. Oh. So would that be the 242nd day of the year? Am I interpreting that right? I didn't realize your username was a birthday thing. That's cool. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. 24th of February. Yeah, that's coming right up then. Coming right up. Well, that's fun. Well, you have a little bit of time to play through the original game then before the second one comes out. So that'll be good. But yeah, you just kind of like build rocket ships and stuff in that, right? I've never played it. I've just seen. I know. I kind of know vaguely what it is, but I've never actually tried it out myself or anything. Right. Is there some? Oh, multiplayer. That's cool. Getting in on that NASA action. So is there a story to it? Like, are there different missions and stuff, or is it more of like free play than that? Maybe I'll go back and watch some of the videos from the YouTubers I used to follow that played it. Check it out. Oh, nice. Yeah, those Steam sales are really, really good when you can take advantage of them. You definitely get good deals on stuff. I never remember to look at that stuff. I don't know. Probably not. I'm pretty broke right now, and I don't play a ton of computer games anyway. Every once in a while. But maybe when two comes out, maybe I'll take a look at that. The multiplayer element of it would be nice, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that is pretty cool. I'll definitely check out some videos at least and see what I think. Look at some gameplay. For these to build here. Yeah, I've been spending a lot of money recently, so I really need to like chill out. I still have money set aside for my trip, but like I can't use that for anything really other than the trip, which is gonna be awesome. Okay. Number 3. Number 4. Okay, so these go. Let's see. Yellow side like that. That and that. Okay. And then these guys four of these. Looks like will be the end of our bag here. Okay. Couple extra pieces. Fingers have names. Cribbit. Okay. That sounds pretty funny. Little spoof kind of the actual history. Yeah, I'll definitely check out some videos and stuff like that. Probably can't really post too much of that stuff on your Instagram, I assume. It's not really well suited to to long format videos. Like Instagram only really lets you do short stuff. Get this into place now. This big boy. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Okay. It's not dilly dally. Let's get right into it. Bag number 8. Bag number 8 here. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Oh, excuse me. This carbonated water is making me burp a lot. Sorry about that. Okay, we got some gears. We got all these beautiful pastels here. Let's see. Ow! Oh! I hit my elbow on my desk. Okay, it's okay. Ow. That hurt. Okay, let's see here. Okay, nope. Here's these are in this tray. Okay. It's looped under here. Let's go up here. A video game would be a good way if I got into a video game, it'd be good to like, I mean, you spend the money up front on a game, but then if you play it for a long time, then you know, distract yourself from doing other things. But I don't know. I just have a hard time getting into video games sometimes. I don't know why. When I was younger, I played a decent amount of video games. We always, I had a Game Boy and a Nintendo 64, and we got a GameCube, and I had some GameCube games that I played a lot of. Here, it's probably gonna launch my. Oh no, I launched it in the browser. Oh, they're cute. Yeah, they do look a little They do look a little stoned there, a little out of it. Flying straight into the moon, they even smile. Yeah. Well, they are cute. Yeah, all the physics in the game are supposed to be really realistic, right? Like, it really does a good job of simulating that stuff. That's what I remember hearing about it. 2016, 2015 it came out. Feels longer ago than that. I guess that was like 8 years. Man, that's crazy to think about. 2015 was 8 years ago. Whew. Makes me feel a little bit old. Just a little bit. Yeah, pretty cheap right now. That is a good deal. Till February 1st. I would need to decide like today. I don't know if I will. But I'll watch some more. I'll watch some gameplay videos and stuff probably. Look at it a little bit. Oh, I do have a lot of chores to get done later. Some of the chores I might be able to do while watching videos, though. This is interesting. Yeah, I was looking at that. It does, I mean, I think I would if, the bundle's got to be worth it, because if if you enjoy it, you're going to want to get the expansions, so you might as well just get them. Makes sense to me. Okay. It's kind of curls around here. Let's see. This is ready to go on, huh? Okay. Let's see here. This goes right here. Okay. There we go. Let's see here. Get some hinges made here. Oops. Dropping things. What else is new? La la la. Okay. That's going to attach it to the frame. Gotten pretty good at differentiating these colors. There's so many colors to keep track of in this set, but I think it's getting pretty second nature to me now. Set that there. And then we've got let's see. Some more stars here, it looks like. Some itty bitty ones. Right here. I do need to order some more stuff to build. I've got I think we're gonna do some little stuff next week, and then I've got the 3-in-1 pirate ship still to put back together, but then I'm pretty much out of stuff, so I think I'm gonna order some more stuff from Blue Bricks. Get a couple of more sets from them was kind of my plan. I had a couple of things I was looking at the other day, and oh yeah, this attaches to this somehow. Like, what angle? This. Oh, these aren't even going to be facing out. These are just going to be like backstops. Are they? That's so weird. Yeah, I guess so. It's not flat. I guess these things stick out a little bit from the base too, so it must... Yeah, it works. That's weird. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, the Bluestone Castle is still out of stock. I've been monitoring that situation, or at least it was a couple days ago when I was looking at stuff. But there's a couple smaller sets I think I might get through them. Might order that stuff later today so that it can get started in the shipping process. There is some actual Lego stuff that I really want to, but I'm trying to wait until there's a... Oh, did I skip a page? No. Oh, okay. I think I see. Yeah, trying to wait until there's a gift with purchase that I want to get. Oops. Come on. I haven't been keeping very close track of what's coming up soon. I know right now is the Bionicle promo, which looks kind of cool, but it's limited to only certain themes, of which I'm not particularly keen. I mean, the Ninjago stuff could be cool. Never really gotten into that stuff. Kind of came out when I was already an adult, and I didn't end up getting super into it as a result. More marketed to children. Of course, I like a lot of things that are marketed to children, so not outside of the realm of possibility, but it's just something that I never really quite clicked for me. But yeah, and then the city stuff, I really don't find the city builds, like, they just don't look good to me. Too simplistic, too low on pieces for the cost. I just don't find them. Like, if the if the creator expert stuff counted, then we could be in business. We could definitely have something in that window that would interest us, but I shouldn't put all this stuff on yet, but I bet I can sneak this in here. Okay, oops. Yeah, it's on there. Little curly Q. That's going to connect right here. And we'll sit like so. Looking pretty nice. Let's see here. Okay, so this one's ready to go on as well. Going right here. Okay, cool. Looking very neat. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Interesting. Another one of these. Nope, not that. This color. Almost messed up my colors. Dang. Refreshing. Okay. Let's see. Okay, interesting. like. Goes in there. Pop that off. I gotta see here. Oh, got my instruction booklet a little. That'll be okay though. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that goes right there. This goes right here. Green stuff. Interesting. More green. Covers up that one mostly. Interesting. Set that down for just a moment. Next week, I think I'm going to do a few little things. I've got a Fast and the Furious Speed Champions set that I'm going to do. And I have some gift with purchase still. I have the Blacktron Cruiser. I have the Island Castaway. I have the Forest Hideout. And I have like a Christmas set, although I might try to save that Christmas one until next holiday season if possible. But I'm planning on doing some of those. So just a smorgasbord of some little stuff. And then the week after that, I'm going to put my 3-in-1 pirate ship back together, as I never made a proper video for that. And then, I don't know, I think I'm going to do, here, I can pull it up really quick. I think I'm going to order some stuff from Blue Bricks, and I'm pretty sure I have the sets picked out here. I might get a couple other small things too. But I'm looking at this guy. Pop that into chat. And I am looking at where is it? I'm looking at this guy as well. I thought that this stuff looked pretty cool. I don't know if this is supposed to be from anything. I just think they look cool. And I was kind of looking at, this would be expensive, so I'm not sure, but I was looking at the Nostromo from Alien, is awesome, and I love Alien. Um, the only thing is that this set is just kind of like a very gray. Very, very gray. So I'm not sure about that. Spending almost $200 on something that's just a big lump of gray is, I'm not sure about. But it is from a movie I love, so I don't know. But yeah, I like that Ghost Helicopter too. I think both of those sets together would only be like $100 or so. So I was looking at that. Kind of still waiting. When the Bluestone Castle comes back into stock, that probably will be my big set that I get from them. But also depends on how much money I can allocate to something like that. It is time to file for I mean, if it was actually 50 Shades of Grey, then it would be more visually interesting and sexier, probably, because 50 Shades of Grey. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna watch. I know they have the video reviews too. I haven't taken the time to look at that yet, but I'm gonna look at the video review for it and see, because then you get to see the actual model. I wouldn't be able to afford all of it at once, but my plan is when the base comes back into stock, I'm gonna start with that, and then get some of the other ones later on. Probably is my goal. Although it would be annoying if those then went out of stock later. But my plan is to start with the base and see how that goes. I mean, it looks cool, but I just can't afford to buy all of that stuff in one swoop unless they put it on some crazy sale or something. But yeah, I don't know. I'm tempted by the Nostromo because I love that movie. Both of the first two movies are really excellent. Okay, let's see here. What angle? I think just like that. Well, don't have room to click it higher, so yeah, I guess that's the angle. What's on here? Cool. And then probably just one more thing right here to go in front of this stuff. I'll probably will be done by then, unfortunately, Airwolf, but I appreciate you stopping by, and I will definitely be back at it next week. Well, it's only one. I might be. But if I miss you, thank you again for stopping by. Yeah. Always nice to chat with you. we'll see. We will see how far this takes us. How long these last couple of bags take. I mean, we're only like an hour in, so possible. One stud olive, guys. Yeah, we may still end up switching the stream off of Mondays at some point, but I'm still not sure about that. But I appreciate you taking the time to stop by on your busy day. See you next time, Airwolf. We yeah. Certainly I understand that life has got to come first. We like hanging out and chatting here on the stream, but certainly I've had to miss streams before because of stuff going on in my life. Everyone has stuff come up like that from time to time. Oh, I see. Gotta go see a movie later today. There's all of the, well, not all, but a lot of the Best Picture nominees are getting re-released in my city. And there's a number that I want to see. I don't put a ton of stock into the Oscars necessarily. It's not that because they're the Best Picture nominees, that is what makes me want to see them. But like a few of these movies, like Banshees of Inisherin and Triangle of Sadness, were movies that I wanted to see when they first came out, and I just did not have time. So I'm hoping to get a second bite at the apple there. But yeah, there's still a lot going on, and try to coordinate with my partner to see what they want to do, what they want to see, and making sure I just have time to spend with them as well. So otherwise I could just go absolutely ham at the movie theater over the next couple of days, and I bet I would get through most of what I want to see. But life is about balance. You only have so much time, so you want to make sure to spend it wisely and balance your priorities. As delicately as you can. Brought some studs up. drop some studs down. And build out the sides here. This song is very soothing. I'm gonna add that to my star list. This side gets something a little different. It gets an ink pot and a wedge. What could this ink pot be for? I wonder. Okay. Oh. Pinched some finger skin in there. Okay. There we go. Clip and bring up. Okay. So we got our last swooshy, whooshy wave to. Oh, nope, I spoke too soon. One more swooshy, whooshy wave bit to be built out here. Could have guessed based on the pieces I had remaining. C clip. Maybe this goes to the ink pot. Something like that would make sense. Another one of these. This time I actually will build it and then attach it, rather than trying to sneak everything in. So little curly Q. Curly Q goes right on there. And then this. Yeah, okay, it is. So decently sturdy connection. And then this is gonna go right here, which will there we go. There we go. Look at all that swirly up, swirly swirl. That's looking awesome. Really coming together here. So that is the end of bag number 8. So only one more, right? Or maybe it's 2 parts to it. Can't remember. But we're definitely on the home stretch here. Excuse me. Oh no, it is 2 parts to mine. So let's get after it here. Well, okay. So let's aware. If I was a brown 4x4, there we go. Should be another yellow piece. I think it'd be easier to see. There it is. Okay. Technic pin. Okay. Interesting. This color stuff presumably means some of this is going to get covered up. Some of it's already covered up. Go. Feels like an engine block. Okay. These dark blue guys on here like so. Okay. And tiled. Another blue. Oh my. Okay. So lots of studs not on top here. Although what is top even on this set? The way everything is oriented. Okay. Drop this classic red 2x4 brick into place on this stuff. I always love it when a brick like that gets to get integrated into a build. And then these go like this. Okay, interesting. So these bottom to bottom here. Oh, wow. Quite the little chunky clump we've built here. Get another brick, although this time it is more suiting the final color palette. Some of these on here. Seeing these hidden colors reminds me of there's some MOC instructions I've been meaning to buy for one of the ships from the Expanse series. Television version. I mean, the way they describe the ships in the books are a little more what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued, maybe I could say, design wise. So the show makes them a little more dynamic looking. Just because, you know, television, like you would expect. But yeah, saw some MOCs And I was going to buy those and then start hunting through my collection for the pieces. It made me think of it because there's it said that some of the stuff is marked in, I can't remember what color they marked in the instructions, but they have a color that indicates like, oh, this is a brick that's not going to be visible in the final build, so it can be any color. And I was like, that's a smart system. I don't know if that's common. I haven't really done too much of the rebrickable style MOCs before, so I don't know if that's common in instructions, but it's a really good idea. Maybe we'll pull that up at the end here and take a look at those, because the instructions are fairly cheap. I looked on the person's website. This is user Brick Gloria, I believe, if I recall correctly. And on their website, or on their rebrickable page, they link to their Instagram, which it then says has a link to a website where you can buy full kits, but that link wasn't working for me a couple weeks ago when I was trying to make it work, so I don't know. And I know there's a spire, if there ever was one. Going on right here. Okay. Bam. Look at that. Taller than IG-88, that's for sure. But services like that tend to be pretty expensive anyway, where they've sourced all of the components for you. And given the resources in town that I have available to me, I thought, well, if I get the instructions and I sort through my stuff and find what I have already, I should be able to fill in the missing pieces without too much work, or I can do the pick-a-brick thing. I think that would still be cheaper and might be able to qualify me for like an MOC or something. I think that kind of stuff qualifies for MOCs. I need to do some more research about it. Clearly, I'm just kind of rambling about my expectations, but it is something that I am looking into, because I think that would be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty neat. And it would be a lot of work, but working towards a goal like that, where I have like a parts list and everything, I think would be pretty doable. I don't think it would be too bad, all things considered. Let's see. This goes right here. Okay. Very interesting. Plus the instructions themselves, just the instructions are not that expensive, and even if I ended up failing on the project, I would have paid a little bit of money to someone who put a lot of work into something, clearly, and, you know, I'd be fine with that, even if that was the ultimate outcome. I wouldn't be upset by that, certainly. So, you know. Let's see, where is this interesting C-clip piece where it's oriented to the side instead of up and down on a brick, a 1x1 brick. It's shiny. It's like much shinier than the other black pieces. Very peculiar. Very peculiar. I'll have to try to remember to look in the components list and see if that's listed as being like a different color than these other black pieces. Because just visually, I mean, you can see the difference. Pretty interesting. I don't recall seeing that much variety in the black components before. Guy. Aha, there we go. C-clip is going to hold this. This on it. Get some more vertical action going on here. There we go. No, I built that wrong. This should be up here. There we go. Then that can connect. Haha. Very good. Okay. One, two, three. 3x1. Black 2x1. Okay. This goes here. Okay. Green 3x1 here. And this here. Okay. Interesting. That's not the right piece. It's one of these. Okay. This connects flip this to this side. Cool. Let's see here. I always get so antsy towards the end of a set like this when I'm in the home stretch. Know how close we're getting. So close. Let's see. Building up on the other side here. Pretty neat. So this, even just this piece alone is going to generate a ton of depth in the piece, which is pretty awesome. I continue to be surprised and impressed by the amount of dimension that they're able to add to this. Sorry, totally. Wow. Phased out of existence for like a minute there. Sorry about that. My bad. My bad. Okay, we are back. We are back with it. Okay. 6, 2 underneath it. Okay. There we go. This is going to go right here. Okay. A little bit of goop in my manual. That's yucky. This dark green is really speaking to me. Like, yet again, the color selection on this is just out of this world good. Just absolutely out of control. How beautiful this all looks together. Okay. there's 1, 2, 3. So on this side we had 1, 2, 3, and then like a double wide one. This one we have 3, but we don't have anything in the front. We just have this. So I don't know. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, there's this little yucky spot in my booklet. It's like a bug got smashed in the printing room or something. It's a little unfortunate. I've never had to deal with Lego customer service before. I might try to reach out to them and see if they'll just replace just the booklet for me. But I would only really need that if I was ever planning to resell this set, which, you know, maybe there's a world in which I would do that. So, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Though no. Probably not for too long. I don't know. It doesn't seem like the sort of thing they would replace, honestly. Probably just be a waste of my time. I mean, it did not impact my ability to build this set, so you know, not a big deal. Okay, instruction says double up on this guy right here. Let's see. Okay. So equipped now with 2 of these. They are going to go right here, okay, pushing even further into the foreground. Very cool. And room for 1 more layer. Yep. Just a nice, simple, just a nice little simple one here. This one right here, and an even smaller one. This one isn't even really an assemblage, it just goes directly on. These pieces do. Cool. Here we go. Okay, boom. Nice. So there we've got that. And this is going to slot right into this little section that we've left here. So let's get that into place. Ka-chunk. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Absolute beauty. That is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Little house just peeking out from behind there. Wow. This is looking great. Set this down and just admire it for a second. Wow, that is neat. I'm surprised that this pin that's still be careful while handling this. This pin that's in the bottom, I'm surprised it isn't on the other side given the added weight of that tree structure. But regardless, we're gonna lay it down until we figure out where to hang it anyway, probably. Okay. We've got just a couple details left here, a couple little more houses in the foreground to add. Things like that. But, I mean, that's pretty much it right there, you know. Looking pretty sweet. This is that same shiny black color as it's a little harder to tell the difference here, but I can see it pretty plainly. Maybe this angle, you can just see how much more reflective it is. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. This is going to attach where? Right here. Okay. Right here. Little C-clip right back in there. Okay. And let's see here. So I've got basically just offset 3x3 squares here, right? Raise one up a little, and then straight on till morning. We've got these rails. This is interesting. Oh, I see. Very interesting. Okay. So, what we have here is what is going to be a sideways assembly that will give tiling to the roof, basically. And will so this will be the roof pattern. Right? And then we've got a small rod. It's held by this, and then held by this, creating a house shape, but with more interesting roof. Very cool. And then another one over here that is more or less the same thing, but with a different color palette. Pretty neat. Blue. blue. And then this gray with the C-clip again. And then the black capstone. This. Okay. And this is going to attach the SC clip to right here. Okay. Looks pretty sweet. And then what is all this Technic mambo jumbo for? Oh, yes, of course. Yes, of course. It is to hold our artist. Forgot about this. So these pin to stud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skipped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another pin to stud. This on top. Kind of the same way that the at legs are. This gets platform. This for attaching the easel, probably. Aha, okay. So, I was wondering about that last time. Why there's an exposed section here. This pin comes out through here and then in. So this whole thing can be removed easily, or removed or moved easily, and that is gonna give him room to set up to paint here. Let's see. Let me see here. Set this down and see. I want our guy to be standing here. Not really enough room like that. Okay. We'll have him stand like this and be... There we go. That looks good. Yeah, nice. Got him here facing towards his easel, but angled out so you can see his nice little brush palette there. And that's all she wrote. The rest of this is just extra pieces. So there we go. The Lego Ideas Starry Night set. Pretty freaking sweet here. Definitely still feels a little delicate in some senses, but also considering the assembly techniques used and the depth and everything, overall pretty solid. Not too shabby here. Yeah, I'm pretty excited with this, how it turned out here. Yeah, so, definitely happy with this purchase. I think this is going to look really sick somewhere once we find a good spot for it and get it hung up. I'll definitely post that on Instagram and show what it looks like on the wall there. But yeah, really cool set. The printed pieces really add a lot to it. The lack of stickers on this stuff really helps it to look nice. And yeah, just a cool idea and executed really well. Um, if it was me, I would want one other stand right here, similar to this one. Similar to this pin right here. I'd want one on the other side, so it could feel a little more solid, standing up on its own. I guess there is a pinhole here on the bottom. So you could, you can put this here, I suppose, or make another one to put there. Um, yeah, I wonder. That must be there for that purpose. So actually, maybe I take it back. Like maybe it's just an awesome, perfect set. Um, yeah, definitely some aspects of it got a little repetitive. I'm not trying to gloss over that. Building the background definitely was, it was, in its way, it was kind of soothing and meditative, but I think were I in a different state of mind, um, it could easily have been just boring. So, but yeah, that being said, I think we're gonna wrap it up here so I can get to start doing my chores and things like that. But yeah, we'll be back next week. We've got the Speed Champion Fast and Furious set, the first one. Um, we've got some gifts with purchase, so we're gonna do just some odds and ends, things like that. Maybe a little organizing. Actually, before I go, let me see if I can find this here. Rebrickable Brick Gloria, I think was the user's name. MLC is designed by Brick Gloria. Yeah, this is it. Oh, Kepler. There's a Kepler thing. Oh, hey, Airwolf. Right back at the end here. We've got, I was just looking at the instructions for an MOC that I might be trying to go here. And they've got, let's see here. They've got a few cool ones here. But I'm looking at, let me see. They have a bunch of stuff from the Expanse television series. Rosinante mid-scale. They have so many different versions of this. It's kind of hard. Let's see. Let's pull this up here. Second monitor. Where are you? I thought I had it set up. Properties. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, this is my main monitor. Oh, wow, that's weird. A rabbit hole here. Let's see. Properties. No, we want this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. So now we can pull this up here. Don't mind the ad, the annoying ad. So they have a bunch of, this user has a bunch of different sets here, but I'm kind of looking at, like, let's see, let's go to the big scale one first. This ship from The Expanse, a series that I really love. Wow, this one is really awesome. See, and it's fairly cheap for the instructions, just the instructions. yeah, can get some stickers. But yeah, I mean, they have it, it's all set up so that there's, your inventory. You can get all of this stuff figured out in advance. Pretty cool. This one is a absolute monster at 5,000 parts, so probably not this one, at least right off the bat. We'll probably start with, say, like maybe this one. Mid-scale. Still pretty sweet. Several pieces in the parts list, which can be any color in the instructions. All these pieces are in light blue. The red, green, yellow, and blue pieces are used for orientation, but they could be replaced by any color as well. So same thing here. I can get my inventory all together. I could get this inventory together before I even bought the instructions, but yeah, only $6. It's like, come on. Gotta get these stickers. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So definitely thinking about doing something like that as well. But I'll keep you guys up to date on that stuff if I start working on that. Need to do some I need to figure out, the best way to do that, if it's going to be buying locally or if it's going to be like looking at some pick apart on the Lego website and stuff like that. But I think this could be pretty fun, and I really love this show, and I think it'd be a cool project to do. So we're going to look at some of that stuff as well. But yeah, let's see here. Let's see if we want to raid out here, if anyone's on. Local brick shop is on right now. So we'll pop over there for a little bit before I get headed. But yes, thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. The set was really fun, and we'll be back at it next week with some little sets. Oh yeah, I think my roommate and brother are around right now, so they're out watching TV or something. But yeah, we're gonna get going. So we'll see you next week. Thanks so much. Bye bye.